This is the question asked in today's SkillTrack daily challenge. So in the first line of our input, we are given the value of integer n, and it is also given in the question that integer n will always be odd. And in the second line, we are given n integers as input. So now using these n integers, we have to print the required output pattern. So the middle integer out of the n integers is 71. So we should add this middle integer with first integer and then last first integer. So the first integer is 92 and the middle integer is 71. So 92 plus 71 is equal to 163. So that should be the first integer of our output. And now we should add the middle integer with the last first integer. So the last first integer is 21. So 21 plus 71 is 92. So that is our second output. And now we should add this middle integer with the second first. So 71 plus 86 is equal to 157, and after that the fourth integer must be 71 plus last second. So 71 plus 50 is equal to 121, and now again 71 plus third integer from first. So 71 plus 84 is equal to 155, and then 71 plus last third. So 71 plus 51. So when we add these two integers, the value will be 122. So this is how we should be printing our output. So we should add the middle integer with the first integer and the last first integer. And then we should add the middle integer with the second integer and the last second integer. And then third and last third. So like this we should be printing our output. So this is how we get our output. Now let us see our sample input 2. So the value of n is equal to 5 and it is an odd integer. And in the second line we are given 5 integers as input. So now first our task is to find the middlemost integer, and the middlemost integer out of n integers is 3. So we should add this 3 with first integer. So 9 plus 3 is 12, and now this middle value must be added with last first. So 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So the second integer would be 4, and now middle integer plus second integer. So 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. So that is our third integer, and now we should add the middle integer with last second. So 3 plus 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. And now we have reached the middle and there are no more integers present left and right. So this is our expected output. So 12, 4, 11, 5. And we also get the correct. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am creating an integer n, and in the next line I am accepting the value of the integer n, and then I am creating a new array named arr of size n, and now we should accept n integers. So I am creating a loop that iterates for n times, and in every iteration we will accept an integer and store it into the array arr. So now we should implement our logic. So first our task is to find the middlemost integer in the array. So I am creating a new integer variable named middleval, and I am assigning the value of arr n by 2 with, because the middlemost index would be n by 2, and the integer present at the middlemost index would be arr of n by 2. So I am storing that value in a new variable named middleval. So now we should add this integer middleval with first integer, last first integer, and then second integer, last second integer. So alternatively like that. So I am creating a loop that iterates from 0 till n by 2, and here we iterate only till n by 2, because in every iteration of this loop we will be printing two integers. So in the printf statement I am using two specifiers, %d space %d. So in the first space we will be printing middle value plus the integer from first. So integer from first would be arr of I. So first I am printing middle value plus arr of I. So that would be the integers from the first, and now we should print the middle value plus last first. So again middle value plus arr of n minus 1 minus I. So this, the integer present at the index n minus 1 minus I represents the last first, last second. So it varies according to the value of I. So this is how we would be printing our output. Now let us check our program with sample test cases. So I have given the sample input 1, and we have our expected output here. So we also get the correct integers as our output. And for sample input 2, our expected output is 12, 4, 11, 5. So we also get the same as our output. So this is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.